everyone, today I'm going to tell about the new Piggy updates that are going to be coming. Well, only one update, Chapter 7. Now, what's going to coming with it is going to be Chapter 7, of course. But what my prediction is that Chapter 7 is going to be the boat map. How? Well, in the trailer, what we have, the trailer had actually various chapters, like Chapter 1. But we did not have Chapter 2. So we had some chapters that weren't Chapter 2, 4, 6, and other chapters. Like Chapter 1 was in the trailer, Chapter 3 was in the trailer, Chapter 2 was in the trailer, but Chapter 4 wasn't in the trailer either. But Chapter 5 was, Chapter 6 was also not in the trailer. So Chapter 7, we saw Gorn in the boat, standing like, boat, shark. Jory was like that. So that was in the trailer. Also, there's also one thing, DLC codes. If you already have a DLC code from the plushies, well, you get a free skin. You guys get free skins. Okay. He's waiting for confirmation of Pat Mojo. I don't know who that is. If you mind asking, Pat Mojo is a toy brand. So Miniature's actually working with a toy brand. Also, friendly items in the next update. That's gonna be a thing. And the Team Energy Boost, we still don't know what that is. Is it gonna be a Robux item, or is this gonna be like what's it called again? Or maybe a Piggy coin item. If it's 1,000 Piggy coins, well, I can afford it because I have almost to 10k Piggy coins. Okay, if you want more Piggy coins, and if you have Robux, buy the double Piggy coins and the double Piggy chance, because that will really help you out. Because if you have a VIP server, okay, you need a lot of Robux for that. I think you need 300, 400, then 300 plus 100 is equal to 400, and then 400 plus 250 maybe is equal to 300, no, 400, 500, 650 Robux. You need at least that many. Maybe, I don't really know. I only know about the VIP server. So get a VIP server, go to book 1, and keep playing Carnival over and over and over again. Because for one escape, you get 30 coins. That's how I got all the skins from book 1, book 2, and skin extra, all those 3 skins. That's how I got them with the game passes. Those are very useful. Yes, also one more thing. Many glitches are going to be fixed in the next new update. And the Lost Book, you can hear the main menu of the Lost Book. So is this gonna be official? Is this, no, wait, never mind. The Lost Book isn't really official. It's actually made by someone. What is their name again? There's a YouTuber who actually made Chapter 7 predictions. So that dude actually made the Lost Book. So this new game coming. It's not really official. I thought it was official by Minitoon, but not. Also, 50 million people received the complete Carnival badge. Yes, 50 million. Well, okay, that's done. What do you have to do? Well, the Chapter 6, 7 is gonna be actually the boat map. I'm predicting it's gonna be the boat map. It's my biggest prediction, and if that doesn't happen, then yes, that's weird, because then I'm never gonna trust Minitoon ever again. Yes, I'm never gonna trust him. Well, I didn't know all the other maps. I only knew this one, because this one is the boat. Clearly, you can tell. And Chapter 7 is going to be boat. It's my biggest prediction. If that doesn't happen, then I'm just never going to trust Minitoon ever again. Next thing. Glitches are going to be fixed. Kind of sad, because glitches actually helped me escape to the city map and other maps that really helped. We also had emojis. Those are actually kind of useless, because we already know it's gonna be, what's it called again? Boat map, because I am predicting that. If that doesn't happen, this means that I am dumb, because That's what it means, and then I'm never gonna trust Mewtwo never again. And also, one more thing, if you have you can get free VIP servers still today. I actually got my paid VIP servers, they got expired, so I renewed them. So if you have a paid VIP server and you don't want to give your Robux, well, go renew it now. It won't cost you any Robux. It's actually free. I actually renewed mine, and it takes actually 2 months to be renewed again. So that's a really good perk. Really good perk. But when it gets Robux, then I have to change it to the paying, not paying one. Actually, I'm playing in my VIP servers because I don't really like public servers. They always do carnival. And yes, that's it. And also, hard mode in book 2 is coming. You can actually switch to hard mode. So one YouTuber actually said, okay, Creekcraft, he said what his prediction is that hard mode is actually gonna be with no doors. Like, the doors are gonna be there, but you have to memorize where all the keys. No, you get to see the keys, but you don't get to see the locks. You know the locks? Yeah, don't get to see them. So you actually have to memorize them. Well, I memorized every single chapter. Well, except chapter 6 and chapter 5. Those are kind of weird for me because those are new. Also, chapter 4. Chapter 4 is big pain in the butt. Chapter 5 is easy. Chapter 6 is also easy. Chapter 3, chapter 2, and chapter 1 are easiest. But chapter 2 is the easiest map. It has the longest cutscene. Chapter 3 is just okay. If you're just not dumb, you'll get it eventually. And chapter 1 is actually a lot easier. I've memorized everything in chapter 1. So if I do hard mode, it's gonna be kind of easy for me because I memorized where everything is. That's what hard mode is gonna be. Now, next update we're gonna talk about is the friendly update, new friendly items. I don't really know about this, so is that gonna help us? Will we have? Will the bots be nicer, or will there be no bots? Or are we gonna get to see items, or we get to collect more than one item? Is that gonna be the case? I don't really know. Maybe, because people are kind of complaining that other chapters are very hard. I agree with them because chapter 4 was the pain in the butt. It actually took me a day to get that dumb badge. It's the hardest. Now I can beat it, but then it was heck. It was heck, to be honest. Okay, now after playing Piggy for a year now, I'm actually kind of good at the game. But the update is that, okay, chapter 7 is going to be the boat. I already talked about that. Now, the trap update. You know the trap update, the bar thingy that we had with the three traps? So, I already told you guys in a video that it's going to work the way, how it's going to work. So, it's going to be coming. So, what I think the team thingy is that you have to equip. I think that's an energy. You get an extra energy bar, like 10 energy, like that's a currency for the bar trap thingy. Yeah, that. So I think you can give that to one of your friends, like infection. You can do that. So infection, I think you can use the bear traps. That's kind of good because it's kind of hard infection without bear traps. There's also a problem when you're the trader in Piggy and you place a bear trap, it actually gets sucked in the ground. That's a really bad thing, like it's annoying. So because you have to jump and place the trap at the same time. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. Now, if you have 215 Piggy coins, don't buy a skin. Don't do that. If you have a default skin, it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. But buy the black hole trap, because that trap is the best trap. I already talked about this, but the one more thing. Other traps don't actually suck you in the bear trap. Now, what you can do is when you have the bear trap, you can actually jump and put the bear trap, so there's actually floating bear traps. They're actually going to suck you in, and if you even try to jump and avoid them, Well, jumping actually makes it harder because if you jump and the black hole trap is near, it will actually suck you in. Even if you're an inch or a centimeter, 10 centimeters out of the way, it will actually suck you in if you jump. And if your player is dumb and does not place the bear trap and is sucked in the ground, you can just like not jump, and if there's a little space, just slither in and do not jump. That's the biggest tip. And for those party pooper traps thingy, what it's called again, balloon traps. Those kind of suck, to be honest. They're actually the free bear traps that you could have gotten. Now that bear trap, I don't really like that bear trap. Why? It's because the bear trap, is kind of like slimmer, and the sideways kind of like easier to deal with. Like there's a bear trap where you place it, there's gonna be a little slithery. You can be a snake and just swoop in. That's the problem with that bear trap. Teleport traps. Oh yay! The least favorite traps. They suck, to be honest, and especially the small traps. Even if you have more bear traps than any other bear trap, they still suck because they're smaller and people can just jump over them, and even slither too because they're smaller. Big traps, even though they're not many big bear traps, but they can actually kind of guarantee get the player, kind of get guarantee. Black hole traps are actually sometimes a guarantee. It's a 50-50. Normal bear traps. Oh, my least favorite bear traps. The bear trap update, and I'm gonna talk about the best bear traps now. The bear trap update now. If you have the bear trap update comes out, you should equip one of these bear traps. And now, what I recommend. It's okay. It's your own choice. I don't mind your opinion. But I'm gonna tell you my opinion. My opinion. What's gonna be. Black hole traps, of course, and then I'm going to choose the balloon traps. I even said they sucked, but they're actually a nice bear traps. They're not that bad. I'm definitely not going to choose the teleporter traps, but I am going to choose the tombstone traps, maybe, because those are the best ones. No, I'm going to choose the alarm trap and the black hole trap, and I'm going to choose the balloon trap. These three traps are actually the best. I know I already said that those sucked, the balloon ones. Yeah, I said that, but that still doesn't mean that they're not bad. I never said that they were really, really, really bad. They're actually really, really decent, but when sometimes it gets boring. Those bear traps are like slithery, so if you can just snake your way out of there. That's the case. But if your piggy's after you, oh, that's gonna stink for you. Oh my, I can't even talk about that. You can't even slither that in that time because the piggy's actually after you. Then you're gonna be a dead dog, a run over dead dog. Dead dog. That's about that's the bear traps. Now, the skins, actually you can use Ellie. And I'm actually going to use Bess because he's also a great skin. And Gold Piggy, one of my friends said, his friends actually, my friend's friends said that Gold Piggy skin was actually really slow. Maybe it's because of big skirt, because the big skirt skins aren't really the fastest. The fastest are short skirts or boys skins like Berry, Foxy, and sometimes even Clowny. I actually was gonna buy Clowny though, but Bess is actually really decent and one of my personal favorites. Gold Piggy skin is also nice. I sometimes switch those two. One of my favorite big skirts. They're actually not one of those limited ones. Are actually Father, Mother, and Sheepy. Why? Well, if still they don't have the animation like the bot one, like Frosty does, still doesn't mean they're bad. Their design is really good, but I wish they had the bot animation. Like the bot has that twitching animation, and then it holds the bat differently. And when you're the player, the bat is like just straight up, and you'll just like It's actually kind of like the R6 way. It's okay if it's hard, but how did we got the player trap like Frosty? Maybe me to try to switch things up with the big skirts. Maybe. Maybe he did that because the bot was actually like the player, but it was a bit faster. But the player was like the bot, but a bit slower. Kind of slower. So maybe the R6 type are faster. I don't really know. Now the bot is gonna come out, and we're gonna have a chapter 7, and we're gonna have the team thingy, and we're gonna have friendly items. So stay tuned for those. And don't forget about build mode. It's gonna come out before chapter 8 and after chapter 7. So get excited, get your excited balloons, and then celebrate today because the updates are gonna be coming really soon. And officially this month, chapter 7 is coming. Guarantee it's gonna come this month. If it doesn't, then never trust me. Nah, JK, don't do that. But it's a guarantee it's gonna come this month because Meishin took a whole month break just to work on Intercity. Now, will build mode and Intercity come out the same time? I don't really think so. Maybe build mode, then chapter 8, then Intercity. Maybe that. And get your hopes high and don't really get negative. Anyways, what I think build mode is gonna have is book 2 events and one of book 1 event, I think, because last time we had no events from book 1 nor book 2. I was really excited for the mob event, the scissors event, but I was actually excited for the grandma and Mr. P update. That was NPCs. There was OP NPCs. But the worst part is we really got many events. We only got the block events. Those were really not good, but I'm not gonna say they were really bad because they're actually good events. But one thing that actually was annoying that we did not have any gears, batteries like I expected. So maybe what I'm predicting may not come, but there has to be one of the updates. There has to be a battery event and at least a new 2 NPCs or at least 1 NPC. At least one of those, at least an NPC. I would really be happy if we only get 1 NPC. It better be Giraffe or Z. Well, I don't think it's gonna be Z, but if we get Giraffe Z, that would be really great. And the Willow NPC and the TSP members NPCs. I would be really happy about that. But okay, one more thing. If you're wondering where the TSP skins are, like where is Black Bear? Baron, I guess. I'm really used to calling him Black Bear. No, Baron. Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna be a bot at least one of the maps. But I guess not because he had the bazooka thingy in chapter 4. So I thought he was gonna be a bot in chapter 5. But Alligator is a bot. Is he gonna be a main character or not? I really want to know about this miniature. One more thing. Is Ghost Bunny gonna appear? Because Doggy appeared. Zizzy also appeared. Pony also appeared, but Bunny never made an appearance. He only made an appearance in the trailer. I miss Bunny actually sometimes. Well, it's her fault if only she never drank the potion. I really want to slap Bunny and be like, why you drink the potion? Are you dumb or something? She'll be like, it's not my fault, Mr. P's my friend. And it's not my fault. There's a billionaire room in here and she's in the way. Anyways, how to deal with campers? Well, if you use the gun, you're a dead dog, definitely. Or you can actually wait and tease the camper and be like, hey, get me. And they'll come after you, just run away as fast as you can. And then you'll go to the side and do a flip. No, don't do a flip, but just go to the side and then do a jump, then go. Now, let me show what I did. If you place a bear trap, the camper did that. Well, tip. If you have the gun bullets, just use those and find the bullets fast as possible like I was doing, but then my friend just moved, so I was like, oh, let me in your time to be Ballora and do a spin dance and then go in the escape key and be a Ballora. Anyways, that didn't actually do. He was just moving and like, okay, you can escape. I don't really care. I was like, okay, thank you. 30 Piggy coins for me. Lol. That's how you deal with campers. Now, where was I? Kind of lost on track. Yes, build mode. NPCs, what I'm predicting. Actually, we're not going to get many updates, but there better be at least guards. I would be happy if we get at least a 1 TSP card. I would be happy with that. You know, I would literally scream as in happiness if we at least get an NPC. But if I really want the born NPCs, they're so cool. Imagine getting them, adding them, and then running into them and like they're all coming after you, and then a million Piggies after you, like Grandma, Mr. P, Bot. Oh yes, Bot update also. I really want that update. Like I don't want to be Penny Poo Poo, because then in my series they're gonna fail. I have to get friends. And will we get the Bot update, the chapter 5 and chapter 6 bot? That would be amazing. Butterful. Anyways, now if the Willow NPC comes, we will yet to use them. But will Willow play Spirit Traps? That's the biggest question. Now, we never had new NPCs. We only had the old ones. Oh. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And see you guys next time. Bye.